Hey guys, thanks for taking the time to check out this video. So today what we're going to be talking about is some things you can start doing right away to outrank your competition online. The first thing we have to go over is the website. Now, a link on a Facebook page is great, but you need your own URL to be able to rank in Google's eyes, because all it's going to see is Facebook's putting out all this good content. It's not going to see that it's Elite Grading and Excavation putting this content out. It's viewing it as Facebook doing it. So you won't get any traffic to your site based off of that. So we need to get an actual site built. And once the site is built, we'll talk about content. Now, Google is looking for, at minimum, 1,500 words of content on a website. That's including key phrases and things that are that people are going to type into the search bar. So again, we're talking about 1,500 words at minimum to be able to start popping up in organic ranking. So that's down here. Now, all I did was type in grading and excavating companies in Murfreesboro, and this is what popped up. So as you can see, it's not taking, and we used some very specific keywords, grading and excavating. I did that because it's in the title of your company name. And even here, you can see that it's not taking you or showing me how to get to your Facebook account. Again, because it's seeing Facebook as a completely different entity. So when I type in grading and excavating, it's not pulling any information from your company, because it sees your company as an entity of Facebook. And as you can see, it's not showing up anywhere here. So once we get a website built, we need to make sure there's enough content on there so you can show up right here. Now, aside from the website and the content, the next thing we want to cover is citations. What is a citation? A citation is your company name, address, phone number, and website listed in a directory being Yellow Pages, Yelp, things of that nature. So to be able to rank here in this map pack, you need more citations out there. Citations aren't too hard to obtain, and there's a bunch of places we can put your company info to where it will start showing you here in this map pack. I'll tell you what, about 90% of the clicks go to this map pack right here. Other 10% are going to be in these first 4 to 5 links, and almost 0 people will get to the bottom of this page, let alone the second page. I mean, sure, you could be showing up on pages 2, 3, or 4, but there's not very much traffic getting into those pages. So we want to make sure you end up right here in this map pack for one, and then with the citations, and then with the content, at least 1,500 words, you'll end up within these first 5 links here. But moving on, so what I did is I wanted to check out some of your competition just to see what they're doing and see if their websites even have enough to be ranking here, or if it's the fact that they're pretty much the only ones Google can pick out based off of what they're doing. So we got Barnes here. I can tell you now that the website looks good, yes, but they don't have enough content. There's not 1,500 words here, so taking a spot away from them shouldn't be too difficult. They do have some things I do like. Their keywords, grading and excavation, septic systems, gravel work. These are things that people are going to type into Google specifically based off of what they need. The more keywords you have in the content on your website, the better chances you are going to pop up here at the top and pull competition away, or pull customers away from your competition, rather. Sorry about that. And here's Old South Excavating. Again, not nearly enough content to be able to be holding these top spots. They got some good keywords as well, but I think you can take that top spot from them pretty easily just by establishing a website and making sure it has at least 1,500 words of content with some good keywords. The next thing we're going to talk about, aside from content citations, are backlinks. Now, what is a backlink? A backlink is a link to your website from another website. So Facebook would be a great example of a backlink. The more people you have on Facebook linking to your actual website, the more powerful it's going to become. But being that your website is an entity of Facebook, you're not gaining any of that power. Now you might have, I mean, you see you have 202 followers here. Those people might be linking your page, your Facebook page, on their page. If you had your own website for them to link, that would bring you 202 backlinks, which will put a lot of power on your site. So I have your competition here because, unfortunately, being that you're tied in with Facebook, we won't be able to see how Google views you. This is a tool called Ahrefs, and what it does is pretty much shows us what Google sees when it looks at your page, because Google doesn't see your page as it sits, as the way we as humans view it. It's an algorithm, so it's checking data and numbers. So as you can see here, Old South has 28 solid backlinks. Now some of those might be from Facebook or other places, but all a backlink is a link to your website from another website. So you can see here they have 28, and if we go over to Barnes, they got 20. Now I can pretty much guarantee that you can beat them out in backlinks, being that they don't have very much to start with, but all these people you have following you here, if you get an actual website, they're going to follow that website as well and create backlinks for you. Well, that's all I have today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll always be here for you. Have a good night.